Hello everybody and welcome back to the Rockin Reaction Rollers. We're doing our second and final video tonight. This video will not have any music on it. It's just going to be, we're going to go back to 1994 and it's going to be the fun and serious facts of that year. So if you remember anything about 1994, put yourself back there and think back of what you were doing back then. That's what I kind of do with myself as I think back on it, and then things I'm like, oh wow, okay, I remember when that happened or whatever. So we're just going to get started with it. Let's see, we're going to start out with music, and because we're a music channel, what was happening in music back in 1994. It says alternative bands continue to move into the mainstream with hit albums from Beck, Nine Inch Heels, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, and Green Day. Nirvana's leader Kurt Cobain committed suicide that year. The 70s band the Eagles reformed, while Pink Floyd call it quits. And Michael Jackson married Lisa Marie Presley. So that all happened in 1994. And then celebrities that were born, some of these people are musicians and some of them are actors or actresses. I don't have very many, but they were all born in 1994. We have Dakota Fanning, Saoirse Ronan, Lil Baby, Docker Montgomery, Ansel Elgort, Justin Bieber, Brianna Stewart, and then just Halsey. So I was chuckling because I can't pronounce some of these names. So I hope I didn't flub them up too much. But those were birthdays in 1994 of people that we know that are musicians or singers, pop singers, or whatever you want to call them here. And so this is kind of when music was, or they're being born. We don't really listen much to their music. Our kids are listening to their music, I guess, or have at one time. So let's see. The United States president at the time was Bill Clinton. O.J. Simpson was arrested after a high-speed chase. Okay, the first ever online purchase made was at Pizza Hut Pizza. For Pizza Hut Pizza, an enterprising Pizza Hut franchise owner in Santa Cruz, California, started a website called pizza.net. It was one of the first few thousand websites on the web. Wow. Okay, and it says the first PlayStation console was invented, and Sony invented the 32-bit PS console in 1994. The PS1 game included Jumping Flash and Ridge Racer, and the console was first released in Japan, followed by North America a year later. So for you gamers out there, both of my boys are gamers, and so I've bought many of PlayStations and many of those kind of things. Can't even remember, what's the other one called? I can't even remember it. As much as I bought it, something one, I don't even know. I can't even think. Okay, just too much pain, I think. Okay, sports that year, the World Series. They did not have a World Series in 1994 because Major League Baseball went on strike. The strike lasted 232 days, well into 1995. So needless to say, there was no World Series in 1994. Well, I don't even remember that. Super Bowl, the Super Bowl champs were the Dallas Cowboys, and the Stanley Cup went to the New York Rangers. George Foreman became the world heavyweight boxing champion at the age of 45. Okay, and then number one TV shows was Seinfeld, starring Jerry Seinfeld, Jason Alexander, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and Michael Richards. And the sitcom Friends came out in 1994. We had, I think they said, 10 years of shows from them. Okay, kids wanted to go back to the movies in 1994 is what this says. Movies at the time, the good ones were, let's see, The Lion King, Forrest Gump, who had Tom Hanks in it, and The Shawshank Redemption. And then there was also True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis in it, Santa Claus with Tim Allen in it, and the Flintstones movie with John Goodman in it. I just loved the Flintstones when I was a kid. The comic strip thing of them, I just loved them. The top rated drama at the time was ER, making actor George Clooney a household name. I didn't realize he was on that show. I guess I'm not a big movie or television person, especially since I've been doing this channel. I hardly watch TV at all. I get to watch the news, and that's about it. Let's see. Okay, and the look at the time, with what people wore and stuff, the grunge look was still in full swing, with making overalls and faded plaid flannel shirts and shearling jackets a hit. And for women, they embraced the schoolgirl look with shrunken sweaters, baby doll dresses, mini kilts, and thigh-high tights. Okay. Well, I was past all that at the time. I don't know. I might have wore a few little skirts and stuff. I don't really know, but yeah. I was getting up there. I was in my 30s at this point, so yeah. So I was starting to calm down a little, I think. So that might have been more of a high schoolish thing. But anyway, that's all the fun facts that I have for you tonight. So I hope it helped you to go back a little bit and remember the year and think about what it was you were doing in 1994. So we have, 95 through 99 to do yet. And then we're going to have to think of something else to do on Sunday nights. And I have a few ideas in my mind. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe you guys can throw a few suggestions at me if you have some good ones. But it's got to be something that we can go right into and not have to do a lot of planning for. I do down the road want to get set up maybe with Discord somehow where we can all maybe see each other on the channel. That's kind of my goal, like have everybody in little squares that wants to join, and we can sit and talk rock and roll or something. Be more like we're in the same room with each other, but I'm not sure if I'm computer savvy enough to figure out how to set that up. So that's something that I'm working on and thinking about and trying to figure out. So it wouldn't be something like that we could do, because that's still going to take me some time to get figured out. And so I want to just do something that's easy and something we could just go into that everybody would enjoy. So that's part of becoming a member too. We're kind of just doing, a few extra things. The money that's taken in, yes, there is some cost on this end of having a YouTube channel, but basically what I'm doing is just us all, putting in, if you consider being a member, and then we can give out gift prizes to people on the channel. And like I'm hoping to do the first one in December, just things like that. So basically it's a give and then give back kind of thing. So that's what I'm doing, just giving it a try. Just another idea, something to have some fun on the channel with. So consider it. It'll be underneath the video if you want to know more about it. Otherwise, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you like the channel, be sure to hit like underneath the video. We'll be back tomorrow night with your guys' request. Everybody have a great Monday. It's a holiday for me, but I'm off on Mondays anyway, so be a short week. So hopefully I can get on a little earlier, or I won't be so tired. So y'all take care out there, and peace out.